Hello, and welcome to another episode of our coverage of Microsoft's Ignite conference. I'm Rob Strechay, and we're going to be talking about seamless file storage and what is Dell PowerScale's Azure Advantage. Today, I'm excited to be joined by Rachna Lalwani, who's the Senior Consultant Product Manager for Dell Technologies, and Karl Rautenstrauch, who's the Principal Partner Enablement Program Manager, Azure Storage at Microsoft. Welcome on board.
Thanks, Rob. Great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
This is always an exciting time of year. Ignite is such a pivotal conference. There's going to be so many announcements this week. But let's kind of take a step back. What is Dell and Microsoft have just really had this long-standing partnership? What makes PowerScale for Azure stand out, and what's new or unique here that really moves the needle for organizations?
Yeah, thanks, Rob. I think I'll start and then hand off to Rachna for her thoughts. But really, this is something we are absolutely thrilled to bring to our customers. Microsoft and Dell have a decades-long partnership where we've worked together to develop deeply integrated and unique solutions in the market. And this is just the latest example. We had an opportunity to just perform a traditional lift and shift and bring the OneFS operating system and software platform to Azure, but we wanted to do more than that. So we've worked together over the last handful of years, and we've developed a deeply integrated solution that offers an Azure native provisioning, management, billing, monitoring, and just overall native experience to our customers. And I think one of the great benefits of this offering that we built together is that Dell is the single point of support for this. So there is no need to open cases with both Microsoft and Dell. The customer has a really simple experience, seamless experience in managing a file system as a service. And there's choice. And I'll let Rachna talk more about that, and would love her thoughts.
Yeah, sure. So at a very high level, Dell's PowerScale is the number one scale-out NAS solution in the industry. And we offer enterprise class features like multi-protocol access, that's good for global collaboration. We offer Sync IQ for seamless data replication, smart quotas for capacity management, and all of this is backed by enterprise-grade security, robust identity and access management, data encryption at both rest and in flight, and built-in ransomware recovery. And Microsoft Azure is really the preferred cloud provider for many enterprises, right? And especially in regulated industries and among organizations that are already using Microsoft tools. So PowerScale for Azure, this offering represents the convergence of two industry leaders, right? Delivering a powerful and enterprise-grade file storage solution in the cloud. As Carl mentioned, we have two offer choices. One is the customer managed solution. This was released in April of 2024. And this offering is ideal for organizations that seek maximum customization and granular control over their infrastructure and deployment. The Dell-managed solution, which is in public preview now, this offers a streamlined, a very hands-off experience with Dell handling all the deployment, monitoring, maintenance, and upgrades, really allowing the IT teams to focus on strategic initiatives. And as Carl again mentioned, this is an Azure native service, enabling customers to provision the file storage directly from the Azure portal. This isn't really about running the software just in the cloud. It's about creating a truly integrated experience that empowers businesses to do more with their data. What's also new and unique with this offering is the custom compute instances that are purpose-built for Dell, which enable the solution to deliver best-in-class performance density and scale.
Yeah, I love that. I think, again, when you look at all of this, I think to Carl's point and to where you were going, Rachna, having it really built for Azure is key. And I think, and again, having also the maximum flexibility if they want to roll it themselves as well. Right. I think that choice is really key. But let's jump in and get a little more specific. What are you seeing as the top use cases driving adoption of PowerScale for Azure, and how are customers using it to create a real impact?
So you're seeing customers are unlocking new possibilities by bringing their file data to Azure without compromise, combining the performance of Dell PowerScale with the scalability of the cloud. We have industries like media and entertainment, EDA, life sciences that depend on high throughput and low latency file access. PowerScale delivers that, and all of that managed through a familiar interface, whether the data resides on premises or in Azure. Organizations are using PowerScale to build next-gen data-driven applications. For AI/ML workloads and advanced analytics, it enables seamless scaling of resources, helping businesses turn data into competitive advantage. On top, business continuity is simpler than ever. With policy-based data replication across Azure regions, customers can implement robust data disaster recovery strategies with minimal manual effort, ensuring resilience and uptime. And one of the biggest wins for customers is the ability to eliminate costly time and consuming architectural changes. What they really gain is the operational consistency across their entire storage landscape, allowing the IT teams to focus on innovation and business value rather than infrastructure management. So that comes back to the very hands-off kind of an experience that the customers have in this scenario.
Yeah, I think again, that's key too, is having all of those different services native in there and being able to do that because again, the attack landscape has really changed and being able to operationalize it in a way that you're really comfortable with and understand and is cloud native is key. So,
Yeah.
you know, with hybrid and multi-cloud adoption accelerating, we see it in our data that in the research that we're doing. How does PowerScale for Azure help organizations future-proof their storage strategy and drive business agility, which is just so key given how fast everything like AI is moving these days?
Yeah, absolutely. And PowerScale for Azure delivers a single unified user experience and management layer for both on-premises and Azure data, thereby reducing the complexity and the risk of operational silos. It also enables seamless data mobility and interoperability for variety of use cases, like supporting everything from be it digital transformation or remote collaboration to really compliance, data protection, and cost optimization. So the entire gamut there. Organizations can also implement like infrastructure that supports both existing and future workloads, thereby ensuring long-term scalability and adaptability as the business needs evolve. And with the business needs evolving over time, we are seeing the industry moving towards, say, from initial AI to Gen AI to now agentic AI. The evolving is moving very fast these days. And the solutions, hybrid cloud capabilities, allow businesses to move data where it makes the most sense, whether for performance, cost, or compliance, without re-architecting any applications. That's the major benefit there. Carl, do you want to add something?
Yeah, if I could, I mean, Rob, one of the things that I really love about this is it's truly a best of both worlds and all worlds solution. So for that customer who needs templatized deployments and really takes advantage of infrastructure as code, that deep integration with Azure and those Azure semantics make it possible. But for administrators, for IT pros who have years of experience with OneFS, they don't lose the capabilities. They don't have to learn a massive set of new skills in order to bring all of the power of PowerScale to Azure. And really, you gain the benefits of the elasticity of cloud, the ability to roll out to multiple regions worldwide. Again, best of both worlds, best of cloud, best of PowerScale. So it's the type of solution that is really going to help our joint customers across all industries and future-proof them going forward through the continued integration between the two parties and the continued development between the two parties. So really, we're thrilled to bring something that empowers their ability to take advantage of what's next and progress their infrastructure and progress their AI ambitions, but is inclusive of all of the folks, the thousands of IT pros who have a massive skill set around PowerScale today. Best of both worlds. I can't say it enough.
Yeah, I mean, I think that talks to that flexibility Rachna was talking about, and again, that inclusiveness of where and when and how. And I think also, Rachna hit on the whole, hey, bringing your data to where it means and can be used and utilized the most is really key to organizations, especially with AI and everything like that. I mean, data feeds AI. I mean, there's just no AI without data, to put it mildly. So, yeah, really good stuff. So when I look at it, organizations are definitely deep into evaluating their hybrid and cloud file storage strategies. What's the next step they should take if they want to explore or adopt these solutions?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question, Rob. And you're right. I mean, hybrid is going to continue to be the reality going forward, and especially with AI, you need to bring your data to where GPUs are available to build and train those models. Right? It doesn't happen. Can't have an agent if you can't bring your data to GPUs. So I think there are some pretty simple calls to action here to help, customers who are very excited and interested about this, as excited as we are. One is head to the Azure Marketplace and try it out. Both the customer managed and the Dell managed file system as a service offerings are available today. Go ahead, click that, get it now, and you're up and running pretty quickly. Beyond that, really work with your cloud solution architect from Microsoft, your Dell systems engineer, and put together a viable hybrid cloud strategy. You want to have a network connectivity model. You want to have a plan. You want to take advantage of the elasticity of cloud where you should. And you want to evaluate what should stay on-prem. So bring the two parties into the room, whiteboard it, have a plan. You've got the ability to try it now. Can't say it enough. It's all out there. Go for it. Go do it.
But Rachna?
Yeah, and yeah, do visit Dell's PowerScale for Public Cloud website and start exploring the offer. As Karl mentioned, those are the right next steps. And we are very excited to bring this offer to the market that really helps with three things: flexibility, scale, and performance, by bringing in the best of both worlds, as Karl was alluding to.
I'm a big fan of it. I mean, I think, again, this is great. I think, again, anytime you can bridge hybrid wise and bring skill sets to bear so people don't have to feel like they have to learn yet another thing is really key. I think this is great. So Rachna and Karl, thanks for coming on board. This has been very enlightening. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
And thank you for watching this episode of theCUBE. We'll be right back with more from Microsoft Ignite. Stay tuned to theCUBE, the leader in tech analysis and news.